I'm Jane.
And I'm John.
And we're Bucket List Travellers.
And in this Malaysia food vlog, these two Australians taste test McDonald's Malaysia for the first time.
I'm at the McDonald's in Putrajaya, so let's order our food. Well, we've got a feast here. We've got a couple of burgers. We've got porridge. We've got nasi lemak and a couple of sides. And all of this came to 41 ringgit 70. So what do we want to start with?
Oh, let's ease ourselves in with the spicy beef with cheese.
Yeah, that sounds good. So you could get the spicy beef with cheese. You could get a double spicy beef with cheese. There were a few variations on this. I think you could even get a triple patty with it. Okay, shall we lady in the tram?
Why not? Okay. It's definitely got some spice to it. I think it's in the sauce.
Yeah, that spicy sauce is really nice. Yeah, it does have a bit of a kick to it. It looks kind of like the normal McDonald's special sauce, but maybe a bit darker, a bit more orange.
It's a typical cheeseburger, but with that spicy sauce. That's how I describe it.
Yeah, it's a really nice variation on the McDonald's burger.
Good.
And it's got onion in it, and then the beef patty, and then the cheese. Really nice way to start.
Yeah, it's got a sting to it. Nice.
And what I liked about that is you could get it as a meal. So we've got it with the fries and the Coke. And then you could also add on to your meal the porridge. So this is called babur, I think it's called. It's a porridge.
Yeah, you don't get porridge at Macca's in Australia, so this will be really interesting.
It's nice and warm.
The porridge looks like a rice porridge.
Yeah, so it's a little bit runny, and then it's got some things on top. It's got shallots, it's got chili, it's got maybe some soy sauce, is it?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, so it's got quite a nice savoury flavour to it, a little bit salty.
Yeah, it's quite salty.
Yes, I know porridge is quite a popular breakfast dish in a lot of Asian countries, but I don't think I've ever had the Asian style porridge before.
No.
It's really nice.
It's quite unique. Yeah, the rice is good. It's like a rice pudding in a way.
Savoury.
A savoury, salty rice pudding.
And they've got some crispy fried onions here as well. Yeah, that gives it a nice little crunch, a little bit of texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Very interesting.
And that was only 3 ringgit extra with the meal. But if you get it on its own, I think it's like 5.90 or something like that.
Right.
Next, let's get into those fries.
Okay.
Okay, so visually, I like the cut of them, but I feel like they're maybe a little bit on the blonde side.
They're a bit blonde.
They're all right.
Yeah, they're all right. They taste pretty consistent with what the Macca's fries that you get in Australia. So.
Yeah, nice little bit of saltiness to it. I would have liked it to be a little bit more cooked than that, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll do the job. Okay, what's next? Should we go the Nasi Lemak or the Big Mac?
Let's go the Big Mac.
Yeah. So Big Mac's my favourite burger at McDonald's. So it'd be really interesting to see how similar it is to Australia. So far, it looks pretty similar.
Yeah, so it's a nice looking burger. They've done the bun really well. It looks pretty representative of the photos you get in marketing material.
Yes,
So,
it does.
yeah, like sometimes you get a burger and it just doesn't quite look the same, but looks pretty good.
Yeah, so it was very well assembled. And that tastes pretty consistent with what you get in Australia. And Malaysia do use a lot of Australian beef, so I wouldn't be surprised if the beef here is Australian beef as well. Yeah, that's just as good, if not better, than an Australian Big Mac. So, I like that.
That's one thing about Macca's around the world. You're definitely going to get some familiarity, which is quite nice. I remember when we were traveling in India for a couple of weeks, it was our first time out of the country together, and we went to Macca's a couple of times for just a little taste of home.
It's amazing how standard the product is everywhere.
So next for the drinks. So I got a Coke and an iced tea. They came standard with the meals.
that's the tea. Nice. What I really like about these drinks is that there's no straw to begin with, and I have noticed that in Malaysia, especially for the fast food restaurants in Malaysia, there's been a big push to remove the use of plastic straws. So that's really cool, and McDonald's is the same.
Yeah. Yeah, so the drinks are quite tasty. Coke's Coke around the world.
I like that you can get iced tea in McDonald's in Malaysia, so I'm not sure you can get that in Australia. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so there was a pretty big drinks menu that you could choose from, and if you chose different drinks to get with your meal, you might have to pay an upgrade fee. You could also get this; these were mediums, but you could get it for a large for an additional price as well. There were cafe items, there were items that are very popular in Malaysia, such as Milo. Definitely a lot of choice there. Now for the main event, the nasi lemak.
Yeah. So it's really cool that Malaysia's national dish can be found at McDonald's. The nasi lemak comes with rice, there's chicken, there's egg, there's cucumber, there's even sambal
Sambal
sauce. And we've got a little label on it saying consume within 2 hours. So we better get into it.
We'll definitely be having that quickly. We could get the choice of either a original recipe chicken or the spicy chicken, or you could get it mixed. So with a nasi lemak, you can get it in 1-piece or 2-piece meals, and we chose the 2-piece and mixed, so we could try their original and their spicy.
Which one do you think's the spicy one?
Definitely visually very different.
You want spicy?
Yeah, I'll start with the spicy.
I'll go with original.
I like the crumb on it. It looks quite good.
Yeah. I sort of like that it's orange, so you can tell whether it's spicy or not. It's like a little warning label for spiciness.
Oh yeah, quite a bit of heat there. Now this one, it was quite watery when I bit into it, so it is juicy, but on the watery side. Now that happened with us in KFC, and John actually bit into it and squirted me with the chicken, which I wasn't too pleased about. This has got a similar thing happening here. I don't know if they're like injecting the chicken with water to make it look plumper. That's my theory. If you know why it is that it's running out water, then let us know in the comments.
It could just be a very juicy, well-cooked chicken. What's really interesting is that in Australia for McDonald's, you don't get chicken on its own.
Fried chicken like this.
You might get it in a chicken burger, but even then, it's not fried.
And it's not like a piece of chicken like this. It's like is it like a patty or a medallion or something like that?
Yeah, it's like processed chicken.
Yeah.
This is quite unique about Malaysian McDonald's. This one was pretty good. It had some herbs on the crispy skin, which I liked.
This one has a lot of heat, and yeah, it's quite crunchy, which is really nice.
Yeah, do you want to swap?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is really juicy, which I like. It's pretty good.
I like the herbs and spices in here.
Yeah. This is juicier than the KFC chicken that you would get in Australia. So that's pretty good. McDonald's Malaysia have done pretty well there.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to try some of the eggs. Eggs a bit harder than I generally like. I like the runny center. So this is a well-cooked egg.
Want some sambal?
Yeah. Give me some of that sambal.
I have another.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you can taste a bit of a fishy taste to the sambal, I think.
Mm-hmm. You also get dried anchovies typically in the nasi lemak. Oh, and we have some dried anchovies. There's one.
Oh, do we? Oh, yeah.
There's one. Oh, there they are.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, maybe that's the fishy taste I'm tasting.
Yeah, so that's the full nasi lemak, and the rice is usually flavored with coconut. So, which it is as well. So it seems like
it's a pretty decent nasi lemak.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty legit nasi lemak. Now, I will say it's probably on the more expensive side to what you would get in Malaysia, say at a street stall or a hawker market.
Yeah.
So how much was this? Was this like 14 or 16
I
ringgit?
think it was like $16.90.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's with 2 pieces of chicken. It would be $13.90 with one. And I guess you usually get just 1 piece of chicken at a hawker market or a street food vendor.
Yeah, but you'd probably get it for the fraction, like half the price or
Yeah,
even more.
I think
like a third of the
we
price.
actually had nasi lemak for breakfast this morning with a fried piece of chicken, probably a bigger piece of chicken than we've got here, and that was $6.50. It's definitely better value to get it from a street vendor or a hawker market.
Oh, for sure.
Taste-wise, this is pretty decent.
Yeah. And what did you think about the sambal?
It wasn't my favorite. It was fine. It's got a bit of heat to it, which is nice.
They've got heat in it. The taste of it,
Tastes a bit different.
yeah, it does taste a little bit
A
different.
little bit fishy, or is it just that I'm
I think it's a bit fishier than what I'm used to for other sambals. But yeah, it's not too bad. Probably not my favourite sambal.
And then you've got the cucumber as well. That's a staple of a nasi lemak. Quite fresh, quite crunchy. So overall, what did you think of McDonald's in Malaysia?
The burgers, they're just as good, if not better than Australia. So that they nailed the Big Mac. You're going to get a very consistent Big Mac in Malaysia. I like the range of different types of burgers as well. So this spicy cheeseburger was really good too. What do you think?
So it's got a really good range. I really like that they have Malaysian favourites as well, like the nasi lemak, and they really do that quite well.
Yeah.
And as well as that, we're on the lake here in Putrajaya, so it's a really nice position. It's got 2 stories, so you do have like a little bit of a viewing platform so you can see the lake. So it's just a really lovely place to come. It is very busy. Try and avoid the rush hour and the peak times. But other than that, the food is really good and can't complain.
So we hope you enjoyed our Malaysia food vlog, trying McDonald's in Malaysia for the first time. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and leave us a comment.
And we do food vlogs as well as travel videos all around the world, as well as plenty of Malaysia travel vlogs. So if you want to follow us along our bucket list adventure around the world, be sure to subscribe.
We are Bucket List Travellers.
See you next time.